At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their close or their effort on the floor. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Luka Doncic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Thunder. The closer is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Smith. And for the Rockets, Castle is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now, here's Doncic. Butler sets a screen for Doncic. Misses the three. The closer passes to Thunder. Here's the closer. Pass to Thunder. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now the Rockets with it. Butler in the corner. Wiggins outside. Launches it. Rebound the Lakers. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And the shot goes in.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Thunder, that one falls.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Doncic against Smith. From 12 feet out, it's Drummond with the rebound. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The closer, that's good.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The three for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
The closer, that's good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the Rockets with possession here after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thunder. Misses the layup.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Yep, that one goes in there.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. impressive for his age.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Thunder's checked in for the closer. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Smith the pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder, covered by Wiggins. Smith dishes to Drummond, just 5 on the clock. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Rockets trail by 4. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston with a big group substitution here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Moses Moody comes in for Wiggins. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Castle. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Butler finds Caldwell-Pope. Picked by Clark. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Shoots the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Butler. Here's Thunder. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. For the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Butler, following the 3 by the Lakers. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Substitution on the floor.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Houston. Castle comes in for Davion Mitchell. And then for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond's checked in for Richaun Holmes. And Thunder subbed in for the closer. Here's Moody. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Moody's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Moses Moody is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Castle. And it's Hartenstein in its center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Lakers leading by 11. That one's in, his first shot this game.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
Clark outside. High arcing shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Thunder.
2 minutes remaining.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 11 points for Thunder.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Shot to stop the run. And Clark puts it in.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Here's Thunder. And he drives in, and he converts the layup. Thunder's got 5 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Castle. And it's Clark in the corner. Now Hartenstein. Now here's Doncic. No good with the triple.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Here's Thunder. Noel passes to Thunder. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. And it's Thunder missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Thunder. Noel in the corner. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here is Drummond. He's covered by Clark. Here's Thunder. Takes the three. And that one is off. And Drummond kicks to Noel. Here's Thunder. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 16. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. You know, focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Drummond. Thunder is out there with Smith, and it's the closer. Pass to Castle, 11 feet away, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Castle's got 6.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Low block shot. He gets that one. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Elbow shot. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And checking out the numbers for the closer. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Wiggins in the post. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Charles. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. You look at Castle, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
Here's the closer. 11 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Wiggins. Scoreless thus far. Cranes the three-pointer.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. This one for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the basket by Castle.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The closer passes to Smith. Out to the right wing. 16 feet away. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 16 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Pass to Thunder. Out left to the wing. and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Thunder passes to Charles. Smith outside. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Houston. Here's Castle over Smith. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. Houston with a big group substitution here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Butler comes in for Moody. Wiggins is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Castle is subbed in for Mitchell. Butler out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Castle. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to the closer. Here's Thunder. Smith the pass to Thunder. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The 3 for Doncic. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 19. Pass to Thunder. Back to Smith. Here's Thunder. Lets the 3 fly. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Hartenstein passes to Butler. Rebound the Lakers. Smith with it. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Doncic passes to Wiggins. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Doncic has got 21.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Thunder.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level?
that will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And he can't get the first one.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right?
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just